Samuel Joseph Fuenn was a Russian scholar born in Vilnius, Vilna Governorate. He received the usual Talmudic education, and also acquired an extensive general knowledge of the profane sciences. In 1848 the government appointed him professor of Hebrew and Jewish history in the newly founded rabbinical school of Vilnius. Fuenn filled this position with great distinction till 1856, when he resigned. The government then appointed him superintendent of the Jewish public schools in the district of Vilnius, in which he introduced instruction in the secular sciences and modern languages. Fuenn also took an active part in the administration of the city and in its charitable institutions, and was for many years an alderman. In acknowledgement of his services, the government awarded him 2 medals. Works. Fuenn was a prolific writer, devoting his activity mainly to the fields of history and literature. He published the following works: Imre Shefa, 2 lectures, Vilnius, 1841. Periavon, a review of history, literature, and exegesis, 2 vols. Ib. 1841–44. Shenot Dorwi Dor, a chronology of biblical history, Königsberg, 1847. Nidhe Yisrael, a history of the Jews and Jewish literature from the destruction of the temple to 1170, Vilnius, 1850. Irian Ermana, a history of the Jews of Vilnius, Ib. 1860. Dibuha Yamam Li Bene Yisrael, a history of the Jews and their literature, in 2 volumes, Ib. 1871–77. Sofra Yisrael, selected letters of Hebrew stylists from Asdai Ibn Shaprat to modern times, Ib. 1871. Busanai, a fictional narrative based on people from the time of the Geonim, translated from the German, Ib. 1872. Mama al-Ha-Hashkaya, a Hebrew translation of Moses Mendelssohn's Die Sascha Gotts, Ib. 1872. Harluf, a Hebrew adaptation of Lehmann's Graf und Jude, Ib. 1873. Aka Abodat Haraba, Russian laws relating to the conscription, Ib. 1874. Jakob Tirado, a Hebrew translation of a German novel by Philipson, Ib. 1874. Hatefilin, a Hungarian village tale translated from the German into Hebrew, Ib. 1874. Litalado Asa Adjugaun, materials for the biography of Saudia, published in Harkamal, AKM Yisrael by Krimwi Gedol Yisrael Be'erkia, biographies of Jewish scholars in the Crimea and in Turkey in the 14th and 15th centuries, published in Harkamal. Safalan Ermanam, an essay on the value and significance of the Hebrew language and literature in the development of culture among the Russian Jews, Vilnius, 1881. Ha-Yerusha, Hebrew adaptation of Honigman's Die Erbschaft, Ib. 1884. Ha-Ozar, a Hebrew and Chaldaic dictionary giving Russian and German equivalents for the words of the Bible, Mishnah, and Midrash, Volume I, Warsaw, 1884. Kensat Yisrael, biographical lexicon of Jewish scholars and other prominent men arranged in alphabetical order, Volume I, Ib. 1886–90. For 21 years Fuenn directed the paper Harkamal, devoted to Hebrew literature and Jewish life, with supplements in Russian and German. The paper contained many scientific articles by the leading Jewish scholars of Europe, besides numerous contributions from Fuenn's own pen.